Delarite, my MVVs, welcome. Yes, so Delarite, our people say when a man sharpens his knife against his brother, the gods turn their blade towards his own chest. That saying became real inside the palace this week because what started as family interference has now turned into a full-blown war between the Great Lion and, the Jewels, Sydney pastor uncle. According to close palace insiders, the Great Lion, of the kingdom is no longer hiding his anger. He has drawn the royal line clear, unshakable, and final, declaring the Jewels' uncle and enemy of the throne the reason his continuous interference in their marriage, and his open defiance of a royal summon. Now, they say with everything that has happened, the royal court summoned him. They summoned him before the Great Lion. We do know that you do not expect him to just fly and start coming to Nigeria because he's not here. He is in Sydney, right? But, of course, what's like, I'm going to make out time and come, or I cannot come this year. I will come next year. And when I come, I'm going to be here and all of that. Out of respect for the Jewel, they said they were going to send the Gulfstream G700 to him to come. He said he was not coming, that he is too busy to come and meet with the Great Lion. Then the Great Lion said to him, "You were not that busy to fly to the UK to go and connect my wife to the man that you think is suitable for her. But you are too busy to fly to Nigeria to come and sort out these family issues with me." And he said he was too busy. And that did not go well at all with the Great Lion and his council of chiefs. They felt like it was an outright disrespect to the Great Lion, that he started the war first. He has declared war between himself and the Great Lion, and the Great Lion was not going to hesitate to make it stay that way. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Delarite. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the sources still on the Royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you so much. I love you. Adukbe, my people. If you're yet to subscribe, what the hell are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And do not forget to turn on the notification bell. And do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Delarite, my Delarite, my Delarite, my own people. Delarite, my Delarite, my Delarite, my super people. Eshe o, Adukbe o, my people. Now, for days, tension has been rising behind the palace gate. It all started after the scandal about the supposed secret marriage arrangement between, the Jewel and one Sydney-based pastor, David Mwangi. Becoming, that rumor started circulating like wildfire in the palace. The Great Lion initially kept calm, hoping, the Jewel's family would handle the matter with respect. But when he discovered that the person behind the so-called arrangement was no other than, the Jewel's own uncle, acting secretly and negotiating as if the Jewel was a free woman, the Great Lion lost it completely. One palace elder said the lion's fury that day was something no one had seen in years. He reportedly shouted, "Where in Yoruba land have you ever heard that a woman still under her man's authority will be prized like a widow? Where is our respect for marriage? Where is our respect for crown?" Mother said the Great Lion was mad. The Great Lion then sent emissaries to Akure, to the home of the Jewel's family, demanding their presence in Ile-Ife. Immediately, he wanted to know why his in-laws would sit and allow such humiliation to happen. According to those close to the family, the Jewel's father and mother were deeply embarrassed. They reportedly tried to explain that they never approved of what the uncle did, that he had acted alone, chasing personal gains and unnecessary attention. And you know that our people say that it can never be heard that, you know, elders will sit in the compound and see a goat that is tied to a tree, you know, go through labor and give birth to a child. This happens to be what happened because the great lion was wondering what actually happened. But things took a darker turn when the lion's messengers came back with word that the uncle had refused to appear before the throne. Instead, he sent back a message saying, let the great lion deal with his issues by himself. That he has an impression about the great lion, that as far as he is concerned, the great lion does not deserve the jewel, and he will not stop what he is doing. Now, the thing is becoming even ridiculous because you begin to act as if the jewel is a small child. Is the jewel a god that you put rope in its neck and expect him to follow you? You might make all the arrangement. If the jewel does not want it, the jewel does not want it. And with the way it is, the jewel does not want it. The jewel has warned them. The jewel has talked about it. The only mistake that the jewel made right now is the fact that he did not carry the husband along. She did not carry her husband along. They said the great lion called an emergency council meeting that same evening. Chiefs, elders, and even members of the Gasaigo royal family were in attendance. His words were sharp and final. From this moment, that man is no longer part of my in-law circle. He's an enemy of the throne. Let no one in this palace, entertain him again. Those in the meeting said the silence that followed was so thick, you could hear the guards outside shifting their feet. The great lion's declaration meant total exile from anything concerning the royal household. It wasn't just anger, it was about protecting his dignity, his marriage, and the peace of his kingdom. Meanwhile, they said the jewel herself has reportedly been torn between pain and royalty. People close to her say she was heartbroken when she heard her uncle's action had gone this far. She has always been respectful of the great lion and has never wanted any scandal around their union. Insiders say the jewel cried and she was so heartbroken because this uncle of hers is somebody that she is really close to. According to insiders, they say when the father left, that uncle has always been there for her. The uncle is like a father to her. The uncle is more of a father to her than the main father. And a lot of elders are saying that, look, the great lion acted in anger. That is this verdict not too harsh? It's almost like saying your father-in-law is not part of your royal stool anymore, that he is taking things too far. But with the great lion, anything that has to do with the jewel, he does not play with it at all. You can play with him with anything, but don't use the jewel to play with him. When you use the jewel to play with him, it's a very big problem. But my thing is this, sorry, I want to add this. I'm so sorry, I shouldn't bring this in, but we men, when it's their turn, it's not that painful. But when somebody looks at their own woman, you see how painful it gets. The jewel is there, and of course, he has all of these women that are there. They are giving birth to children and all of that. The jewel is not supposed to feel anyhow, but just somebody looking at her, even though the jewel is not responsible for anything that happened, it was the uncle. But see the way the great lion is taking it right now, taking it and making it look as if the entire world has collapsed on him. I feel like the verdict is very harsh on the uncle of the jewel. That is my own opinion too. I don't know what you think. Let's see what you think in the comment section. I appreciate you. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact.